Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back to bring you guys some more clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now, today I want to talk about something that I seen on Facebook, or not Facebook, but Instagram this morning that kind of irritated me and also made me feel like it was the perfect time to bring awareness to this particular situation, because I've been trying to say this for a while and it seems like people haven't been hearing me. So I wanted to kind of just shed light on this again. And when I was going through my Instagram, I had seen another light worker witch that was having issues with someone that was basically saying that they were going to hex them and wishing death upon them, and took it to the extreme of even disrespecting their deity as well, their goddess. Now, this goddess in question is Oshun. Now, obviously, I was greatly offended by this. She is my madre. There's great connection, and I'm like, how dare you? You don't even know you don't even know. I couldn't even begin to even explain how offended I was. But the problem within this, guys, is that one, trying to bring hell to a divine child's front door will only serve you pain. And that's the cut and dry of it. Now, you already angered this deity by fucking with her child, by messing with her divine child, by bringing this divine child stress. And if you actually do put a hex out there, you're really just playing with yourself. And there's two parts to this, because not only are you messing with this divine child, that this deity and a slew of ancestors, plus whoever else she's working with, are now angered, greatly angered. Okay. You also gave this deity a new ounce of rage because you disrespected her. Now, what is it going to look like when you don't even know who you're messing with on one end? When you are disrespecting a deity, what is it that they are in power of? Now, there's stories of how when Oshun is angered, she will make it pour, make it rain and pour and rain and pour on your life until you cry out in appeasement to her. She has the ability to take the love and sweetness out of your life. And this is obviously only happening when you have deeply angered this goddess. Not to mention that she also rules fertility as well. And I'm not wishing anything upon anybody. I'm just saying the cut and dry of what it is that this particular Orisha, and I'm saying goddess because a lot of you see conscious figures as goddesses or deities. When you're looking at the Santeria religion, it's the worship of the saints. So a lot of them, you can see them as revered to as saints as well. And I'm not, like I'm saying, I'm not wishing anything on anybody. I'm just saying the cut and dry of what it is when you're messing with this Orisha, or, even another powerful Orisha. Not to mention, this Orisha is very greatly adorned. She's brought so much love and sweetness to people over ages of times. How many ancestors, how many of your own ancestors would want to beat your ass for disrespecting this Orisha that you know nothing about? Now, that is one part of this whole equation. Now, when we get into the actual issue of when you're hexing a divine child, it is not the same as if you're out there hexing somebody that you just got beef with and they work at Kroger or whatever. And I'm not saying anything about, where anybody works or anything like that. Hear me out on the difference. There's a difference when you're playing games amongst your peers and you're throwing out hexes and this and that, and you think it's all fun and games. You might not abide by the law of three. It might not apply to you, whatever your beliefs are. When you mess with the divine child, what is a divine child, y'all? A divine child is a person, a soul that is reincarnated into this earth with the purpose of raising the vibration of the collective consciousness Now, there are ranks and tiers to our mission. Some people are here to teach, lead, and guide the lost souls. Think about how much power you think you're going to have attacking somebody who's meant to guide a lost soul, which obviously you are. Not saying you as in the people that are watching this, but you know, like this situation in general. You have to be careful with who you are hexing. You can literally kill yourself. Spirit does not care. You could end up in a really bad car accident. You could end up in a freak accident. You could lose everything that you've ever wanted or had because you're out here hexing the wrong people. People that spirit, people that God, people that the universe have placed here to raise compassion, to raise consciousness, to help guide people, to help change people's lives. You're seriously hurting yourself. These people don't even have to really even be worried about you or aware of you. They do not have to be aware of you at all. They don't even have to have you in their receptors. They don't have to counter shit. They don't have to counter anything. Because their ancestors, the deity that you pissed off before you even brought them up, are all going to come for you. And you knock your spiritual protection from the ways that when powerful forces of consciousness, okay, come for you. Honey, some of your ancestors have to look the other way because of who it is that you're dealing with, who it is that your ancestors are dealing with. There is spiritual ranks and tiers through everything. So just because you think that you can pull in all of this protection and be able to get away with all of these hexes, that might be fine when you're amongst your spiritual ranking peers. But not when you are messing with a divine child. And I really hope that this message has brought clarity, you guys, because there's a lot of people that mess up their lives by meddling in stuff that they don't know what they're doing, or their ego is too full. And like I said, I don't know these women personally. I don't know these, or if the other person was a woman, I don't know. Personally, all I knew when I seen the post that I had to shed light on this because, witchcraft is trending, spirituality is trending, people aren't taking this serious. And again, you guys, our religion, our way of life is not bad. It's not something that you can play or meddle in because it is not a playground. It is ancient. It goes back to the ways of the beginning of the time of the ancestors of our people. It's not something to be playing in if you don't research, if you don't know what it is that you're doing. And if you are too cocky, you're going to get your ass kicked. You have to remain humble within this work as well because ego is not a place here. So I hope this video has helped you guys and you guys gained something from it. Everybody have a great day.